Oh my goodness. That was smart. He naded off the wall to hit the car. Yeah, please challenge that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, chat. Yeah, he doesn't want any of that. Damn sure doesn't want any of that. Yeah. I'm sorry, teammate. I'm just giving it to everybody right now. Let me calm down. Let me calm down, bro. I'm giving it to everybody. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Weaponized EX back again with another video today. And today we're going to be talking about why people miss shots on Call of Duty. So basically, the whole concept of this video is a kind of like a 1-2-3 method of shooting. So it's center, snap, shoot, or 1-2-3. That's what we're gonna kind of focus on for this video. As far as settings go, honestly, I really don't get too deep into the settings. Basically, my philosophy is the settings are there for you to be comfortable. In this game, there's a lot more options with the settings than in previous Call of Duty, so it can be kind of overwhelming. Like, I don't really get too scared of it. I just play with it until you're at a place where shooting feels most comfortable for you. So, you know, I play on bumper jumper tactical. I do have a little scuff vantage too, you know, phase up, you know what I'm saying? I do like my dead zones really low. I like to play on 9-9. Don't ask why. I don't even know. I just like to play on a high sensitivity. I really don't adjust down any of my DS speeds either. I like the linear response curve, and I keep my aim assist on standard just because, I mean, next Call of Duty might not have all these crazy aim assist options, so I'm gonna rock with standard. There is a concept too of recoil control. That's something you're gonna naturally start to do the more you play. It's just basically aiming down as you're shooting, just so your gun doesn't just like ride up into the air as you're shooting it. I'm really not gonna go too much into that part of it today. Today we're just kind of focusing on the rhythm and just the technique of shooting. But if you guys do want to know a little bit more about recoil control, definitely check out J God's video on that. He actually goes like super in depth on it. It's a really cool video. But for today, we're just going to be actually just loading up some bots here, and we're just going to be kind of like focusing on just getting the motions and the rhythm of shooting now. So just get that in your head. 1-2-3, center, snap, shoot. All right, so we're going to just use like this little default M4 class. Basically what centering is, if you've never kind of heard of that concept, it's just keeping your reticle kind of like head level and kind of as close to where you think your potential target is going to be as possible. So you want that little white dot to be as close to the target that you're about to shoot as possible. So I'm going to kind of put that white dot as close to where I think someone is going to be approximately as possible. And what I want to do is I want to obviously ADS and shoot. That ADS motion, that's called a snap. Okay, so you can kind of guess why. It looks like I'm just snapping onto my target, and I'm just like almost, it looks like aimbot. When you do this correctly, people will think you're aimbotting them. Like, I've had moments on stream where people are just like watching me, or just my friends are just like, yo, you're hitting like some, like, how do you shoot like that? Like, that's literally it. It's really not hard. All I'm doing is I'm keeping my reticle, hold on, use a little movement. I'm keeping my reticle as close to where I think my target's gonna be. I'm literally just zooming in and shooting them. This M4 class actually needs to be beefed up. But that's literally all I'm doing. Where people miss is the 1-2-3 steps are being like just messed up from that beginning step. That beginning step of centering is off. So then before they snap off the target, and then they have to readjust into the target rather than snapping and already being on target. So where you start to miss is where your centering is bad. So you're not having your reticle close to where you think the target's going to be. You're up here or you're down here, and you snap here and then try to adjust into the target. That is what's going to make you miss shots. So let's say I'm out here and now I'm trying to adjust into my target. Barely killed that guy. Took my whole magazine. I'm out here, I zoom in, I adjust into the target. Yeah, I still kill him with a headshot, but because I have to adjust into him, that's taking way longer to kill, and that's what's going to really get you killed and cause you to waste ammo and just waste opportunity. See how long that took? I'm not centered where I think the target's going to be. I'm not centered close to him, so I'm snapping off target and adjusting in. That's not what you want to do. You want to already be on target before you snap, and you just zoom in and shoot. That's literally all you want to do. Like, for example, a bad habit I had, like, just first starting out, I used to run around like this. Like, you see where that white dot is? I kind of have it centered like low. So then whenever I need to shoot somebody, I would just zoom in, just start spraying and try to adjust into wherever my target was. That's what causes you to miss shots. It's just that your centering is bad, you're not aimed where you think someone's gonna be, so you constantly have to just adjust into them. And I'm actually gonna do kind of like a gameplay and commentary against some actual players, so you can just see in real time, like, me getting punished for bad snaps and me being rewarded for good snaps against actual players. One thing that is like a huge thing in this game is just people's movement. People are always gonna be like jumping and bouncing and slide canceling, and even Shotzi just came up with some other new, like, super cracked out movement that you can do that obviously everyone's going to start doing now. So people's movement is going to be even more annoying. So that's why you want to shoot like this. You want to be as close to almost being on target before you have to shoot, and then just zoom in and shoot. So you're acquiring and shooting your target as fast as possible before they have time to really move or do too much. But if you're having to adjust onto your target, you're already missing shots. By the time you get on target, you've got less bullets in the magazine. It's gonna take probably longer to kill them now. And if they're strafing or like bee hopping or just jumping around, it's gonna take even longer for you to get on target. And that's gonna make you lose gunfights. So I hear this guy coming around. I put my reticle where I think he's gonna be. I just literally zoom in and shoot him. And you can do this with any gun. You can do this with snipers, a pistol, like literally any gun. You do the same thing with it. Like, I'm literally, oh, hold on. Okay, I got beamed there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm literally zoom in, shoot. Now it's a little tougher with certain guns. With the Deagle, you kind of have to re-snap sometimes. Because for some reason, this gun is really bad for adjusting in scope. You're literally just gonna snap, shoot, snap, shoot. With this gun, you kind of have to re-snap onto your target. But if you see people and their shots really good with the Deagle, that's literally what they're doing. Just snapping. Snapping on for those headshots. Like, I'm kind of rusty with it because I haven't used the Deagle in a while, but you can actually get pretty cracked out with the Deagle or Desert Eagle and just get some really, like, crazy kills with it. That's literally all you want to do, is just make sure that white reticle is head level and then zoom in and shoot. You can actually one-shot people pretty quick with the Eagle here. So it actually ends up being pretty gross. If you get good with it, it's actually almost kind of an overpowered gun, because you can literally at close range, like core, hardcore, no matter what it is, just like walk up to people and just one-shot them. Bad snap there. You see how it's slightly off of his head? And with this gun, trying to adjust in like while you're aimed down sight, that's not gonna work on this gun. Like, it just doesn't work that way. So this is another good gun to really practice perfectly centering and perfectly snapping and shooting onto your target. Even against bots, it's still like slightly difficult, so it's a good way to warm up and just get some practice. But I am going to be posting a gameplay to follow up with this, and you guys will see kind of like in real time against like actual players, like what it looks like, what happens if you're getting bad snaps and your centering is off, and just what it looks like and what it feels like to get punished for that. So that way you can kind of know the difference. Because a major thing, if you're trying to like kind of build a skill set and kind of become like a little bit better of a player, you want to just have that muscle memory of just hitting really good consistent shots quickly on targets and just acquiring targets quickly. In this game, a lot of the guns just kill really fast. So you can shoot yourself out of a lot of situations if you're just acquiring targets fast and killing them very fast. So that's kind of a fundamental skill set you want to have. And I think if you're learning how to play Call of Duty, that's the first thing you need to learn how to do, obviously, is shoot. You need to learn how to shoot very well. And a lot of the other stuff, a lot of the other strategies and things you learn are kind of built off of that. But that's the main thing you want to have down and kind of be able to do automatically, is just acquire a target, zoom in, and literally just beam it. You don't want to have to, adjust too much in scope. You don't want to have to, be spraying and have this person like sliding and jumping all over the place while you're just missing a million shots. You don't want to be in that situation. And I hope this video helps you guys. We're definitely going to be doing a follow-up video. I'm not even thinking. I'm just literally zooming in and just hitting like solid shots. Like, that's the point you're going to get to using these tips, guys. Trust me. But yeah, that's about gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. I will be posting a follow-up gameplay that's just gonna show a little bit more of what it actually looks like against like real players and people who are trying to actually evade you. And just, it helps even more when you're shooting against people who are throwing movement at you and trying to evade you and trying not to get hit. It helps even more, honestly. So definitely drop a like, a comment. I hope this video really helps you guys out. Just this technique right here really helped me out personally a lot. And just keep that rhythm. Just aim or center, snap, shoot, and you really can't go wrong with that. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you again next time.